Welcome to the best new streaming channel on Twitch. Welcome to Beer.tv.
Lost damage.
It's ridiculous.
Box, 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 box. Really? In. What an idiot! Sake. Send it. Whoa!
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I had no brakes.
Oh my god, it just blew up on its own.
We're gonna have to retire.
Get it, Cal. Get it.
Well, I hope he has damage. A stupid move.
No!
Bicep.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about, guys. We did it once again, guys. Once again.
Champ, what a career. Thank you.
Thank you. Finally.
Get in there, Lewis. You are the man. You are the man.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, BK on the Xbox, being Kebab, the racing guru. It's Sunday night. It can mean only one thing. It's Division 1 here in Hungary, and alongside me in the commentary booth tonight is a man of warm welcome back, firm handshakes back. We haven't seen him for a while on the old commentary stream, but it's Unique Shots. Good evening, matey.
Good evening, guys. How's it going? How you doing, Beer?
Hey, good to see you, mate. And we know something about this race already, don't we? And we're about to show it now live.
Yes, we do.
Guess what, ladies and gents? It's pissing down. Yeah, it's rain everywhere. Oh my god. We were just saying, mate. What, mate? We hope it rains tonight.
Oh man, I'm actually looking forward to this.
Oh yeah, we got a full grid tonight. I'm just going to give a quick rundown on all the runners and riders, ladies and gents. Right, we got Kai Pollitt, Jimmo, Skillen, Bingers, Dizzy Barracuda, Apex, Gaza Burgess. Dizzy, by the way, is now a permanent seat in Division 1. He's earned his right to do it. Gaza Burgess also up in Division 1 tonight. Yeah. To the max, Ralph, Towley. Robbo's retired from the session. Is that deliberate, or is that has he pranged it? AJ, Bob the Builder, Sniper, Poz, Johnny B, Discreetly, Psych Zania, Robbo, K77 Twat, and Cookie Chip. Woof! What a lineup. Question is, what's happened to Robbo? Race directory.
I think that's a deliberate one, mate. He hasn't pranged it.
Oh, he's just retired. No, just let. Okay, that's fair enough, right? Obviously, doesn't fancy doing any wets. Oh, we've got the chat. We've got a new follow, first of all, UKX Vulcan. Thanks for the follow, dude. Welcome to Beer Kebab's Game Community, courtesy of RRF1. Put up a chair to the bar, help yourself to a beer. Yeah. Good evening, Amstein. Good evening, Ghost. Good evening, Jock. How you doing, fellas? Thanks for watching. Right, let's jump on board for some hot action. TV pod mode. K77 twat about to start his flight. In fact, I think Kai's further up the track. Let's have a look at Kai going through very gingerly.
Yeah, I think Kai's first.
Yeah, oh God, look at that. And he's got cars in front of him on Outlet Psych. Zany, ooh, just missed him there. I thought he was going to drive straight to the back of Psych there for a second. Oh man, this is going to be... Well, I'd say it's going to be carnage, but of course this is Division 1, isn't it? This is like the elite drivers. So,
exactly.
you know, if this is Division 3, I would say, I think Casualty in Budapest could be busy tonight, you know what I mean? But it is Division 1, the elite superstars.
We saw it ourselves fucking first hand, mate. On Thursday night, where
Kai spun it!
Oh, Kai's lost it.
Kai spun it already. That's the first one. Oh man, Bingless has gone for Inters, mate.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. So we saw it first hand Thursday night, mate. We all did Inters, and none of us could drive.
Oh man.
Ah, you got a feel for Kai there.
Yeah.
You might need to. You might want to hurry up as well, because that's a bad place to be. Just sat there.
Yeah, Jimmo's coming up to that now. Yellow flags here in Sector 2. Jimmo comes up the chicane in the McLaren. Yeah, Kai's got running again. He's off the line now. That's good.
Yeah, he's out of the way. Easily done.
Of course, Gazza Burgess.
Oh
no, yeah, I'm gonna have a look at him in a minute. See how he gets on. JDP Apex said does 132.8. Of course, Gazza Burgess in tonight. I wonder if he's going to smile tonight. I bet he's not smiling. Looking at this weather. It's looking filthy. The question is,
I say it's going to be good to see the F3 boys tonight, mate. Gazza Burgess and Dizzy, of course, but well, actually he's F1 now, but
yep,
obviously former F3 compadre. So we get to see what he can do. He goes second.
Good time there. 133.2, Matt 133.4. Jimmo's about to come round now, and it's going to be a 134.6. Right, I've got to jump on board Bingley because I want to see how he's getting on these Inters. He's on a flyer at the moment, Sector 1. Bob goes quickest, 32.8 on the wets. Let's watch Bingers. Oh no, he's about to... Oh, he recovers well there. Comes up to the flying left-hander. Tally goes quickest, 132.5. Wow. That back end just wants to snap the car around, doesn't it?
That's it.
Oh, he's really struggling there, man. I wonder if he'll come back in.
Ralph will be in next.
Okay. I'll just stay on board the Bingers just for a minute. I mean, I tell you what, he's going so slow, mate. Even Shag could beat him. Well, Shag would be on the drive, mind you. Kai Pollock
Ross goes into 7th.
Kai sets a 2 minute 19. Good pace, Kai. Bingers comes into bottom of the hill. Now he's going to make his way up the hill. This tricky left hand, which is even more trickier. To be honest, mate, this doesn't look a bad time considering.
It's not looking that bad.
About 35-ish, 35.2. That's not a bad shout. Okay, I'll be interested to see if he comes into the pits or not. Max, where's Max? Max is in Sector 2, just come through the chicane. He's in the pocket rocket, Copper Williams. Where's Poz? Let's look at Poz. I have Poz coming up the hill. Oh man, this looks horrible, dude. Oh, I don't mean Poz. I don't mean Poz as driving. Of course, I mean the weather. So 141 for Poz there. Go back on board it to the Max again. He's coming around the final corner. Let's see what sort of time. This looks decent from Max. But 33.2, not bad. Into 6th place. Johnny B has gone through with a 134.6. Cookie goes fastest, 132. Right,
Cookie goes quickest.
Yeah,
nice.
132.1. On board a Psych now as he comes through into Sector 3. Rob in the chat says he's given himself a quali van for the rest of the season.
Oh, okay, I see.
Alright. Okay. Controversy reigns here at RRF1.
Are you expecting rain every session now then, Rob?
This is looking quick from Psych, mate. This is looking very quick. This is 131.6.
Look at that.
Wow. 5/10 quicker than anybody else so far. Right, who is out on the lap at the moment? Gazza B is out. Skillen's on a fast lap. Watch Gazza B. Of course, he died there, didn't he? Is that where he had an accident? I can't remember now. I know a few people died at the Curve of Doom, didn't they?
Where was this, in qualifying on Thursday?
In the actual race, isn't it? Old Sniper gets out of the way there. Yeah, because he had was it under the? It was under the safety car, wasn't it? Something happened. And he dropped right back. Him and Brad Hamilton. I can't remember now.
Maybe Brad. No, I think Brad just went into the pit and messed up his strategy.
Yeah, because he was in front of me
by pitting.
And he pitted under the virtual, didn't he? Or pitted under the normal safety car. I can't remember which it was, but it totally screwed his race up. Not that I was complaining, because I finished. I was in front of him. Right, Gazza-B's coming around the final corner. This is looking tidy as well. Matt's left the session. Good to see that the... Matt basically... Gazza went basically called to a halt there, didn't he? I'm not sure what happened there. Matt Gazza 34.7. Right, Skillen. Matt's left the session. Hopefully he can get back in. Oh, Matt spun it. Can he recover it? He's recovered it well. Lost the back end, but he's going to have to let a car through, I think.
AJ, that started his flyer.
Right,
Sniper's just started his.
Right, we'll jump on board with AJ. We'll do Sniper first and then drop back to AJ. Christ, this is looking really, really difficult, ladies and gentlemen. We're really testing out the skills of these drivers tonight. Of course, we've got no idea what the Q2, Q3 is going to be like, or the race, of course. We've got no idea. Syke normally gives us a weather forecast, but he's a bit busy at the moment trying to keep his car in one piece on track. They've got yellows in sector 2.
People going slow, I think.
Yeah, just letting people pass, I'd imagine. Let's have a look, see how Sniper handles the chicane. That's okay through there. Nice, quite hesitant there, but not surprising considering the conditions are absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, they don't look nice at all.
Well, Sniper,
I'm kind of glad it's not me.
Sniper's got a car behind him, not sure who it is at the moment. 179 is a split time.
Psych. It is actually, yeah, Psych behind him, but Psych's very, very close to him there.
Oh, Sniper's sort of lost it a bit there. Okay, we'll jump off Sniper with the greatest respect, because this is not a particularly fast lap. On board with AJ now as he comes up the hill. If he holds it here, this is looking tidy as well from AJ. Let's see what AJ can do. Yeah, 32.7, 6th place.
32.7, not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. Jimmo is on another lap. He's a couple of tenths down at the moment on his time. If he's coming back into the pits now, he's going to keep going. Of course, with the wets, you need a couple of 3 laps, don't you, to sort of get them up to temperature as best you can.
Yeah, that's it, mate. Yeah.
Pozza's coming up the hill. He is slightly up on his previous time. Needs a mighty final sector. Though, of course, the bottom 5 drop out, ladies and gents. Robbo's already gone, of course, from qualifying. But 16th is a cut off. Matt's got back in. That's good. Poz goes quicker. 34.1. Yeah. Kai Pollitt, who is 31 seconds up at the split time of sector 2. That is not a glitch. If you see his lap time, you'd realise why he's 31 seconds up. As he comes up the hill. Final quarter.
Still not a very quick time.
No, he's really struggling, isn't he?
I think he must be going again.
Yeah. Yeah, he's held his DRS back, yeah. Okay, let's have a flick through the field. So Sykes on an out lap at the moment. Skillen is doing nothing with that particular lap. Discreetly, of course, Discreetly also coming up from Division 2 to Division 1. I'm not sure, is this a one light only thing for Discreetly, or is he a permanent addition now? I don't know what you know, to be honest.
I think he's added to the list of people that will be racing every week for Div 1.
All right,
I think he is. Like I say, obviously there's a couple of us on the list. I'm there, Dizzy's there, but Dizzy's now Div 1. I need to keep reminding myself of that. But you got me, Gazza, Discreetly, Ben, and Lou. I think it is, and obviously it's going to be like a 1 week it'll be me, 1 week it'll be someone else. Do you know what I mean?
It's good to
And
see
then that way
like,
it's fair and everyone gets a turn.
I was talking to Towley earlier on. It's really good to see how the leagues are so competitive and so interchangeable that there are guys in lower divisions who can quite happily fill a slot in a high division and give a good account of themselves and be competitive. It just shows how good the standard of race is.
Yeah, exactly.
Across the 3 divisions. Discreetly goes 4 fastest by the
Well,
way,
I was-
32.4.
It's a very good time. I say, I was actually speaking to people the other day and saying, like, when I first joined this league, mate, it was Canada last season, and watching myself there and watching myself now has been a massive change.
Well, yeah, you were my number 2. Not anymore. Not anymore at all. You know what I mean? Makes me feel old, mate. Makes me feel old and shite. Right, AJ is coming around the final corner. Cookie chips will tie for the session. He's quite happy with that time. Is AJ going to go a little bit quicker? Yes, he is. 32.4 puts him into 4th place. Good time there from AJ. Jimo's coming up the hill, but he is actually slower. JDP Apex is 2 tenths up in Sector 1. So we'll jump on board with... Yeah, a base is in the chat there. Lovely weather tonight. Absolutely, it's stunning. We get suntan tonight, dude. Apex coming around the curve of doom. Just hesitates, just feathers the throttle around there. This is what you need to do in these conditions. I don't want to put the commentators ghost in.
I was going to say, judging by the conditions, buddy,
yeah,
I genuinely think it will be a wet race. Obviously, if it's full wets in qualifying 1, I genuinely think it'll be a wet race.
That'll make life interesting. Well, Apex comes around there. I want to see a split time in Sector 2. Yeah, that's... Oh, he's lost a little bit in Sector 2. He was up in Sector 1, down a little bit in Sector 2. But this final sector, from what we've seen so far... Oh, Syke does a fast lap of 1:31.1. Robbo's put the chat. It's a dry race, mate. Apparently, it is a dry race. We've had it confirmed.
Okay. Fair enough. Nice one, Rob.
He's just taken a new job on board with the Hungarian Meteorological Office. He's our weatherman in Budapest. 7th for Jimo, doesn't improve at that particular time. Bob the Builder is currently out and about. Not so much for Bob. About just under 3 minutes left in qualifying, ladies and gents. As I say, the bottom 5. Oh, Bob's lost it there. That's going to compromise his lap. I don't think he'll be going.
This isn't looking good for Kai. Kai's going into the pit. Oh, he was going into the pits. Kai's got wing damage.
That is not looking good, dude. Kai Potter's left the session. Oh, that's one of these lobbies at the moment, mate. They've got really bad recently in the last week or 2.
Yeah, it's
really
Codemasters.
bad. Oh. It's a bit early for a rant, mate. I might have one a little bit. I'm in a good mood at the moment. I'm in a good place at the moment, but that might change.
Oh, there we go. Bingley finally gets himself up there into 4th place.
Yeah, he's changed over to the wets. Okay, that was an amazing lap by Simon at 31.1. Nearly a second quicker than anybody else. Right, so Kai is definitely out then, isn't he? I mean, in fact, I'm going to just invite Kai back in. If I can.
And JDP Apex has lost it in Sector 2.
Ooh. Did Kai get back in? I'll send him an invite anyway, just in case. Oh, sorry, I had to put the mic on mute. Massive sneeze again. Oh man, that's disgusting. Where can I wipe this? AJ's retired from session. He's happy with his time. Let's see if Sniper can get himself up. Syke saying he's also retired from sesh. This is looking better from Sniper, but he's really struggling around that final corner. He's looking at a 33.2 to get in. This could be just inside. Yes, Sniper moves up into 14th on the cusp, but he's still there.
This is how... Yeah, I was going to say, this is how competitive it is, mate. Gaz has just beaten his time by over a second, and he's still in 12th place.
Yeah. Jackie Cole!
Whether he invalidated or not.
Jackie Cole's in the charts. Evening, guys. Tuning in with a can of Red Stripe in hand. Yeah, not a great choice of beer, but apart from that, welcome. Nice to see you, buddy. Hopefully the Jackie Cole Pussy Pissy Posse, whatever they call them, are going to be in the room tonight as well, hopefully. Well, here comes Dizzy around the last corner. Can he make an improvement? It's a big 33.2. He's going to be around about the same time. Yeah, he beats it. Moves into 14th. Puts Johnny B in the drop zone. Johnny is out in the lap at the moment. Matt is coming down the hill. We jump on board and Matt. Where's Poz actually? Where's his teammate? Poz is crossing the line. 133 doesn't improve, mate. Poz has got to go again. Right, what can Matt do? He needs to find about 0.3 of a second to squeeze into Q2.
He's already 6 temps up, so he should be fine here then.
Yeah, Matt makes it into 10th.
Yeah, there he goes. 10th place, nice.
That drops Sniper into the drop zone. He is still out on the track. Johnny B is in sector 2. Poz is coming up the hill. Poz had a very good first sector, by the way. Jump on board with Johnny Bravo as he attempts to get himself into Q2. Dizzy Barracuda on the cusp at the moment with a 33.0, but I think he's still going around. He managed to get across the line in time. Let's see what Johnny B can do. Comes around that horrible tight left-hander, makes his way up the hill towards the final corner. Can he get himself in? The cut-off, ladies and gents, is a 33.05. That's what he's going to make. It's going to be close. I think he might just do it.
Yeah,
he's in it. He's in the 13th. Yeah. That's put Dizzy in the drop zone. Dizzy is bailed out, so Dizzy is out. It's down to Poz. Can Poz get himself out of the drop zone into Q2? This also is looking quite tidy. Cut-off is a 33.058. Oh, Dizzy missed out by 1/1000th of a second. I can't believe that. Yeah, I think Poz is... No, he's outside. He's improved his time. He's missed out by 4/100ths. Dom, have a look at that between To The Max and Dizzy Barracuda. Dizzy has missed out on Q2 by 1/1000th of a second. You cannot,
oh my god!
You cannot get closer than that. That is genuinely, in real life, see it on the stream? That much. It is literally an inch. Alright? Big as Shag's Pee-wee. An inch. I'm telling you. Wow, that is so close. Unlucky Dizzy Barracuda. I think Poz is going to be disappointed there, isn't he? Also not making Q2 there.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
But the wet, it's so hard in the wet. And Hungary is particularly a hard track to do when it's raining.
What flag is Psych rocking this week?
That is that's Iran tonight. That's the Iranian. Oh, is it the Turkish flag? Is it Turkey or Iran? I'm not too sure. Something. Oh, Pakistan.
No, Turkey's red.
That's Pakistan, isn't it? That is Pakistan. I'm sure it is. In the chat, what flag is Psych Zaini on tonight? Is that Pakistan? I think it is. Anyway, Dashing Runners and Riders. We'll just literally scroll through to the 5 who've dropped out. Robbo, Kai Pollitt, Sniper, Poz, and Dizzy. Are all missing from Q2, but it is very, very tricky conditions in their defence. It was. Oh, Robert says Saudi Arabia. Jackie Cole says Pakistan. Ghost has gone for Pakistan as well. I think it's Pakistan, but could be wrong though. Oh, it's raining in Q2. There's no change. In fact, if anything, mate, that rain looks heavier. Wow.
And they were using the wets before.
At least they've had some practice. That's one good thing. Right, the way it works, ladies and gents, if anyone doesn't know, most of you almost certainly will, is in Q2, the top 10 go through to the top 10 shootout, funnily enough, in Q3. Bottom 5 drop out. Jimo's going to be our first car coming out. So we'll jump on board with Jimo.
Unfortunately, this isn't looking good for the Mercedes this weekend. Both of them gone in Q3.
Wow, yeah.
Q1, sorry.
Not great for the Alphas either, with Robbo not qualifying, obviously. Of course, I've not been scoring points. I've not been scoring many points down in Div 3, so I've not been pulling my weight either. So, mind you, I've got a couple of good tracks coming up for me. I like Spa, but Monza, mate. I know you're a rival in F3, mate, but Monza is a track that I like, I enjoy. I always feel confident around there. So I feel that Monza's my... If I'm going to break into the top 3 anywhere, it's going to be there.
Okay.
That's where it's
with Dizzy gone... with Dizzy gone now, that could be a lot easier, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean...
Because that guy was someone else, mate, in that division. Yeah. He was someone else.
It's good driving. You know, this is what I like about RRF1, is that we are attracting good drivers. And also good people. Yeah. Because it's all well and good having good drivers who can, you know, do lightning fast laps, but we're a community, as you know, and we have a good community. Yeah, you get the odd little rumble. A bit of angst amongst the troops, but generally speaking, we've got a good community. So we seem to be very lucky at getting good drivers who happen to be decent blokes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Very, very fair point.
Apart from Shrews. Just kidding, didn't say that. I'm just joking, Shrews. I didn't mean it really.
Apart from Turtle.
Turtle. Have you seen that on my stream?
Well, he keeps getting.
Have you seen it on the stream intro,
he keeps
mate?
getting digs in at me, mate.
Oh yeah. Wait, hey, now's your chance for payback, dude. You've got 2 hours, mate.
Exactly.
You've got 2 hours of payback time. You know what I mean? But he even did it on that little.
He is Turtle number 2.
On that little stream intro he did for me. If you look closely, you see a turtle on the stage in the bar.
Yeah, he actually did. He's a little shit.
It was very amusing. Alright, we're on board of Jim at the moment. He is on his first flying lap. Of course, his brother with him tonight, of course, in the McLaren, Ralph and Jimmo. Tweedledum and Tweedledummer.
That's another thing I was going to say as well. We actually have got a lot of people with relatives in this league.
Yeah, Christ. Well, yeah.
You think about it. You got Jimmo, Ralph.
Yep.
Me, my brother.
Yep.
You got all the Stanleys.
Oh man, you got a whole clan there. I mean, I'm surprised the mum and dad haven't started racing yet, and the cousins, sisters, brothers, aunt, and all that kind of stuff.
That's it.
You've got 3. You've got 3 of the Stanley clan, and we've got obviously
Lou,
Tom and
Towley.
Lou, and we've got Scotty and Tomston. Might as well be brothers, sort of, And Robbo says in the chat, "B is my dad." No, actually, it is a matter of fact. Dan Pennell's is my son. Dan Pennell's Cockney Wanker is my son.
Ah, there you go. That's another one. Dan Pennell's, Jason
And
Pennell's.
Jason Pennell's, yeah. The Cockney in the gift, as we call them. Jimmo through the 32.5. Positive Glad says Shag's my granddad. Positively Shag. Actually, no, that's almost true. I like the positively Shag bit, mate, but it's not quite true, mate. Shaggy's your great grandfather. Don't forget, of course, Shaggy made his debut 30,263 years BC, Team Rubble with Fred Flintstone. They did very well. That's another story. I hope he's not watching this, he's going to kill me. Right, Cookie's gone through the 31.9, but he's just been beaten by Psycho's post up to 31.8. Let's jump on board with Ralph, who's about to come across now. Did he set a legit time? Yes, 33.4. AJ's in Sector 1, discreetly is coming across the line with 33.2. So jump on board with AJ. Unstone's in the chat saying #Stanley Clan. So
Max is going to be next one round, buddy. F50
okay,
Max.
let's jump on board with Skillen. Yeah, we've already got the Jack. We've got the Jackie Cole posse as well. Not brothers, but it's just still a clan, isn't it? Lucy's in the chat. Shag was there for the first and last supper. I think Shag was there before the Big Bang, actually. Right, let's watch Skillen.
Shag started it off.
yeah, it was a rage quit, mate, on F1 minus 15 million years BC. Let's watch Skillen as he comes around the final corner in the Toro. Watkins going to do. He was very quick last night in the CSR race. Just some really good pace. 32.3.
Oh no, he hasn't.
That's legit. It's gone through. Right, AJ I think was next, wasn't it? AJ's coming around the final corner. Johnny B has left the session. AJ 32.2. Get it right. Just pips Skillen there, so he jumps into 4th. Bingley's out in Sector 2. Gaza Burgess and to the max, and then Gaza Burgess. See the chat there. This is
Johnny Brother's back, that's good.
Max 32.9. What can Gaza do? Gaza 32.7 puts him into 9th place. On board of Bingers as he comes up the hill.
On board with Bingley.
Yeah. Ooh. Bit of oversteer there, just correcting that, coming into the last corner.
Very tidy line.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it looked like he was drifting, to be fair.
Yeah, didn't it? Yeah, that's his trademark now, isn't it? The Bingers drift.
That's it.
Tidy time, 32.2. Is Towley on a flyer or not? It might be, I'm not sure. He's matched the sector 2 time for the previous lap. We'll just jump on board Tally for a sec. Have a look at the split time as he comes down the hill.
Just watch his ERS, buddy, and you'll see.
No, he's on 0, mate. 4 tenths down.
Anyway.
Anstone's just in the chat. Shag killed the dinosaurs. Lost Soul sneaky hit him and caused the Big Bang. Yes, the Big Bang happened in America, in Texas. Right, Tally's in the pits. I think we have a little bit of downtime at the moment. Actually, no, Skillen's gone faster than, in sector. Oh, he spun it. Saying that, he's lost the back end. That's that lap dead. Sykes a couple tenths up, mate. There's Gaza Burgess off track, off into the Bondu. Hope he took his passport there because it looked like he was heading off towards Romania. Right, here comes Syke.
Romania.
Syke was 2 tenths up at the sector 2 split. So is he going to improve his time as he coming in the pits? Let's have a little look. No, this is a legit lap.
Look like said to me, it's about 6 tenths there.
That might be the sector 1 time he was 2 tenths up. Which is definitely quicker.
I tell you what.
30.9! Wow! That's
Wow.
the benchmark set a second quicker than anybody else so far. Wow.
Bob Refugees, the last one round.
Bob the Builder.
Sector 2 now.
Let's look at Bob the Builder. Simon Ben Laden, the Simon Bob Laden as we've rechristened him. Don't know where we got that from. Anyways, let's see what Bob can do, because Bob also, another Division 2 driver, is making the step up to Division 1 tonight.
Unfortunately, it's going to sound bad, but I've never actually seen Bob have a good race. I don't think I've ever seen him in the F2. I'm always working Friday nights, so I never get a chance to watch them.
Where were we last week?
When it comes to performance.
Where were we last week? I'm trying to think now. Bob's lost it coming over the line.
He's lost it on the line.
Nightmare. He's going to have wing damage there. He will have time to get back round and pit. Let's have a quick look at the car. Did he get wing damage here? Looks like an end plate missing. Yeah. The entire end plate assembly on the front right wing's gone. So that is Bob Cooks for this particular run. He's have to come and pit. Yeah, where were we racing last? Yeah, a base is in the chat. He won Monaco.
He actually won Monaco. Okay. Last week. When was it last week?
I can't remember, mate. Honestly, my memory is terrible. Right, Gazza comes into the pits. Ralph's about to start a fly. We'll jump on with Ralph. No, he's on his outlap, sorry. Where's Jimmo's in the garage? Discreetly. Matt went third quickest. AJ's left the second. He went quicker with a 31.8. Matt matched that just down by a couple hundredths of a second, which is literally about a foot. Germany last week, yeah, he had a good race in Germany, but he didn't make a mistake right towards the end, if I remember rightly. Right, Matt's down his time. Let's find some action. We've got Apex on the outlap in sector 1, Ralph in sector 2. Binger's just starting his outlap.
Bravo's just started a flyer.
Where's Tally? Tally's coming up sector, I think it. Johnny B, yeah, we'll jump on board with Johnny Bravo. But this is the chance.
That's a ridiculous time there, though.
Yeah, 30.9. That's to be as quick as my really slick time, mate. Oh man. Yeah, but like we're saying, though, it's good to see the guys from a lower division stepping up. You know what I mean? Because
yeah, definitely.
That's what we're about. Give guys a fair chance. I mean, that's why we, as you know, we won the track trial series of races on a Tuesday night to bring in new guys, test them out. We'll have another track trial this Tuesday. Of course, Vulcan did really well last week. I was really impressed with Vulcan. He'll be back for another crack at the whip this week, no doubt.
Belgium as well.
Yeah.
Very good track.
Yeah. Things of Belgium, though. If you have an accident, it's normally a big one.
Yeah. Especially going up Eau Rouge.
Oh, yeah. Alright, Johnny B was slightly up at the split time sector 2. Let's see what he can do. He is currently at the moment in 10th place. Can he get himself an improved 32.7 is to get he's going to be around about the same time. Yeah, no improvement there from from Johnny. Where's Ralph? Ralph's in sector 2. Ralph's 3/10 up at the moment, so Ralph at the moment is on course to head into Q3. 3 minutes left, ladies and gents. 3/10 up after split time sector 2. So Ralph is looking at around about 32.4. So it's a pretty tidy lap actually. Cycles
tidy on that.
Pos broke the party. Absolute scumbag. Oh dear. That's not good. Yeah, this is looking good for the
This is a very clean lap.
31.9.
31.9, look at that.
Yeah. Right, Towley's about to come round as well. He was a 10th up. Could he get into the 31s here? Possibly. Yep, 31.3, second fastest. Flying that. That's good because that's that bridging that gap, isn't he? That's what, about 4/10 off Syke. So he's showing some good pace.
Bingley 7/10 up.
Well, let's jump on board the Bingers.
This is going to be close to Syke, I think, mate.
Good exit. 30. Oh, almost matched Tally. In fact, beats Tally by 7/100 of a second. 31.3. Right, Cookies in sector 2. Jimmo is not doing much on that one. Gaza Burgess. Let's jump on board with Gaza Burgess coming through sector 2 at the moment. Oh, still lashing it down. It's just like the weather here, this is, mate, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's not been very nice this week, has it?
Yeah, it's been disgusting, dude. It's rain non-stop since Friday. Like, Gaza was a couple of 3/10 up there, so he is on course to be in and around 10th place here if he can hold it together. Let's have a little look here, see what he can do. Round the final corner. Yeah, that's all tidy.
This is looking nice.
Yeah. 32.1, yeah, it goes into 9th place. So, with 52 seconds for running for these guys to start a new lap, it's looking pretty interesting here. The guys are getting quicker all the time. Discreetly though, it looks like he's not going to improve on this particular lap as he comes around the final corner. Excuse me. 32.3 was his time. Nope, he's not quicker. Matt's moved above Cookie Chip, by the way. Here comes Apex. Apex is slower, he's going to have to go again. He's just across the line in time. Johnny B's coming up the hill. JDP Apex now in the drop zone. 32.3 is the cut-off. Johnny B gets in. 32.1, nice. Just squeezed in. Oh, Max Verstappen's in the chat. Hey, Scotty, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. Long time no speak. Okay, Jimmo is out. He's coming to the pits. Discreet is going again, so where's to the max? To the max at a flying first sector, mate. We'll jump on board Discreetly. He's a 10th up so far. Let's excuse me, God, fucking bad throat tonight. Right, Discreet is the 10th up. He needs to make up a little bit more time in the third sector. It seems at the moment, mate, the third sector is where guys are making their time up now.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. It depends on the line you're taking. It's literally the last two corners. You gain a lot of time in the last two corners, depending on the line.
This is
right there, that's a very tidy line.
Good, yeah, I was just thinking that. He's made up a lot of time here. Yeah, no, it's... yes, is he in? Yes, he is, yeah. Sorry, the time of screen took a second to catch up. He's in 9th. Bob the Builder's out the...
oh, so the Max has binned it.
Oh, and he was up as well. He had a flying first sector. So he is gone. Johnny Bravo is... It's not looking great for Johnny, but if he can get a good exit, he needs to find a 10th of a second, well, 4/10 of his split time. It's going to be close, but not quite. That's it, ladies and gents. That is Q2 done and dusted.
That's a Burgess. Q3.
Gets himself through the Q3. Good job. A lot of connection issues tonight, ladies and gents. Nothing to do with us. It's Codemasters with their pikey servers running Commodore 64s and fucking, I don't know, ZX Spectrums or whatever. for servers because they're shit. Right, that is Q.
Wait, I'll be back in
Yeah.
2 seconds, buddy.
Yeah, no dress. That is Q2 done, dust, ladies and gents. We'll give you a quick rundown there of the leaderboard. Psych then with the 130.9. The only guys so far to break into the 130s. Bingers and Towley are neck and neck. They're second and third. Matt just behind them. Skillen, Ralph, AJ, Cookie Chip discreetly, and Gaza Burgess all through to Q3. And considering it's wet, ladies and gents, 1.2 seconds is not much of the gap covering the top 10 guys. So well done to you guys, all three to Q3. Dropping out of qualifying, Johnny Bravo to the max, JDP Apex, Jimmo and Bob the Builder. So there we go. We're about to start Q3. Will it be wet? Will it be dry? So we're about to find out. It's wet again. Absolutely lashing down. The rain is not letting up, ladies and gents. We have a top 10 shootout here. And, well, what can I say? What can I say? It is lashing down. Alright, quick one down the final top 10. Then we've got Max, Skillen, Bingers, Gaza B, Ralph, Towley, AJ discreetly, Sykes-Zaney, Matt and Cookie. It's raining again, matey. Q3 is busy.
Wow.
Yeah. It's unusual, a completely wet, full, wet qualifying session. Don't often see that.
Yeah, considering it's supposed to be a dry race.
Oh, Biggie doing a bit of Tokyo drift there, around turn 1 as usual. I think Syke is the lead car, is he? I think Syke might be. Yeah, jump on board as Syke. Syke.
Oh, they're all lining up as well to come out the pits.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
So predictions in the chat, ladies and gents. There's some predictions for poll, please. Who is going to be numero uno after this session? Will it be Syke? Fancy Gaza Burgess to spring a shock? Will Mr. Consistent Bingley do it again, or will Towley sneak in there and take pole? About to find out. Bob says in the chat, QT could have not gone worse. He fucked every lap. God. Unlucky, mate.
Unlucky, mate.
Alrighty, Syke's about to start his flyer. Well, here comes Syke then, starting his lap, gunning for pole. Of course, Syke, one of our top qualifiers. Digcott's in the chat. Gaza smashing it, absolutely. Up into Q3, dude. Great effort so far from Gaza. Flying the flag for Division 3, of course, tonight.
Oh, shut your mouth.
Is he thinking of pause or something? Or are they just talking in the party? I have no idea. He's
They're probably talking in the pie, mate.
just-
He's writing it out on it.
He's just venting in the chat. On board with Syke, ladies and gents, just going through sector 2 on his first lap. Do you think they'll just do one run? Load the. Do you think they'll do a couple of runs here? What do you think, mate?
I genuinely think they'll do it's like one run, 2 runs, but one last lap each.
Oh, here comes Syke then coming over the hill. Notice there, ladies and gents, what Syke does is a good tip in the wet. Keeps a high gear there to minimise wheel spin coming out that corner. Bit of a wobble there. 131.3.
Wow.
Bingley's about to cross the line as well behind him. Bingers a 131.6. Gaza Burgess. The Smiler. What can Smiler do? Will he be turning his frown upside down here as he comes around the last corner? Gaza with a 32.6. To the max. 31.8. Good time. Ralph Sector 1. Towley crosses the line with a 31.4. Just want to find the lead car. I think it's Matt and then Cookie. Matt with 33.2. He'll be going again on board a Cookie Chips. He comes up the hill. Of course, Cookie flying the flag for the Team Alpha male car, the God car. Can he get pole discreetly? He's going to manage to get himself back in.
This is a good time.
31.8 puts him into provisional fourth as it stands at the moment. We've got Ralph and AJ. AJ's about to come up the hill now. Yellow's in sector 2.
Oh, I think AJ's dropped it here.
Yeah, might go again. 31.
Oh, it's still a good time as well.
It's a good lap, yeah. You've got Ralph now as well. Well, that was risking it, even at low speed, running that curb like that. Jesus. This is looking pretty tidy from Ralph. Because we saw him quick in, was it Q1, wasn't it? This is looking nice. This is looking pretty solid. Yep, 31.8 puts him in 5th place.
31.8, look at that, 4 of them.
I think this is a warm down lap from Matt, so most of these guys will be coming back into the pits now. Robert has left the session. I don't think anyone's on a flyer at the moment. Oh, Matt's going again actually. Let's see if Matt improves. Yes, he does. Matt certainly does improve a 31.6.
Considering you thought that was a warm down lap, that's not bad.
Yeah, well, he was down at sector 2, wasn't he? He was down. I was like, oh, you know, he's really pulled it out. Yeah, Robbo's got back in. Great lap there, 31.6. Of course, saw the track trial. Matt was quick. He matched Sight for pace in the dry.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah. Ben Prime. Good evening. How you doing, Boo? How you doing,
going
buddy?
round again.
Jump aboard of AJ. Again, it's not looking very quick, mate.
Yeah, he's dropped it. He should have just pitted.
No, I think he's going to go again, mate. He's got fully RS. This is going to be his fly now, I reckon.
Okay, yeah, got you.
I'll stay on board with AJ. We'll watch him go around. Of course, AJ, the Irishman, also plays PUBG a lot, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Last night, he was playing me in duos, and his first kill of the night was me, his teammate. He shot me right between the eyes. He said, and the words were, he said, I taught you as someone else. That's what he said. That's what he said. There you go. And that was a very bad Irish impression.
Invalidated.
Do you think he was? Do you think he got away with that?
Yeah, he did. He went straight to 0, mate.
Alright.
I think he knew he invalidated before he even invalidated.
Right, who's out and about at the moment? We've got Psych and Discreetly on outlaps. Discreetly's just starting his hot laps.
Discreetly first.
It will be Discreetly. Yeah. Ben Prime says, haha, wet quali. Glad I'm not in this lot. Actually, mate, it's been wet in all 3, and I mean tipping it down just like this all the way through quali, mate.
Max Verstappen in the chat. Beer probably wouldn't know any of those 2, but I'm going to say KSI.
Yeah, what is that, mate? I'm showing my age now. What is it? What's KSI logo? What's all that about?
It's basically 2 YouTubers that are actually going to be fighting in boxing, professional fighting.
Ah, right. You see, they're all chicken shit. Alright? If they want to fight...
No, these 2 are actually fucking good.
No, I tell you, mate, if they want to fight, come on, beer.tv right now on Twitch, challenge me, and I'll take you both on at the same time, one hand behind the back. Come on, you got some mouth, come in the channel now. Come on. Anyways, discreetly. I'll do anything to get a view, mate.
I can see.
Well, Discreetly is well up in this one now. Obviously checked his first lap was an exploratory lap at 33.5, really pushing it now. Let's see what he can do. Comes up the hill. Of course, the other big fight is that Bo Strongman Tyson Fury one, isn't it? I've been reading about that in the old WWE.
Yeah.
The crown jewel in Saudi Arabia, wherever it is. This is looking good.
It's a good lap.
32.3.
not bad.
Well, it's an improvement.
Oh, it is bad.
It's 9th. Wow. Only good enough. Like Syke was on his lap as well, wasn't he? Oh, Syke spun. Syke spun it. Curb of Doom. Well, looks of it possibly. Is that the Curb of Doom? Looks like it. Just past it. No, it's past the chicane. He's lost it past the chicane there. Oh man, he's really struggling here. Look at that, he's really struggling to keep that car on track.
Yeah, those tyres are going to be cooked.
Yeah.
It's weird, isn't it? Because it's raining, but those tyres will be cooked.
Right, AJ's about to go again now for his fly. Where's Gazza Burgess? Right, Gazza's coming up sector 1. Big Hairy Jock says, better question, Tyson or Ali? Oh man, I'll tell you what.
Mate.
Yeah, but Tyson in this pomp, would Ali have outboxed him? Ali would have outboxed him, but just Tyson's just pure power. He was like a rabid dog, wasn't he?
He was. Mate, Ali is my idol, so I'm going to say Ali every day.
I mean, I remember. I didn't actually watch it, but I've seen the fight on YouTube with the. Who was it? Ali and was it Joe Frazier or Ken Norton? Ken Norton, he beat him, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And no, but Ali had a chin. Ben, to be fair, Ali had a hell of a chin, and he had the pace, he had the movement to stay out of trouble.
Sting like a bee.
Float like a butterfly. Yeah, absolutely.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Yeah.
There you go. No, I've got a whole DVD collection of every single Muhammad Ali fight.
Oh man, good stuff. I do watch my
posters
YouTube.
of him and everything. Mate.
I do watch my YouTube a lot. I love watching because I mean there's so much boxing material out there on YouTube. It's incredible. Right, let's watch. Let's jump off Gaza for a minute because Sykes going into the pits now. That's his qualifying over. The question is it enough? Talley's getting ready for a flyer. Matt's in sector 2 now. We'll jump on board in Matt because he is actually slightly up at the moment. He needs to find a couple of tenths. Ralph, 1:31.3. Skillen goes faster, so 1:31.1. Sykes not on pole. It's Toro Rosso 1 and 2 as it stands. Can Matt change that? He has got time to cross the line and start another lap. But Ralph got into 3rd place at that time. This is looking tidy from Matt though. Can Matt spoil the party and get Haas on the front row? Yes, he does! 31.135, 1/100th of a second. Wow! Right, Ralph's Towley's coming through sector 1. Where's Bingley? Bingley is in sector 2. Discreetly is in sector 3. Right, Discreetly is up. I don't think it's going to challenge though, but we'll stay on board with Discreetly. He doesn't improve. Right, Cookie sector 3. Where's Bingers? Right, Bingers is just behind him. Right, Cookie then Bingers. Can Cookie take the Alfa Romeo to pole? Doesn't look like it's 6th fastest. Bigley comes around the final call. He has a couple of 3 tenths up. This will challenge if he's got a good final sector. Yes, he's done it. Bingers is a provisional pole. He's provisional pole, but Towley is still going. Right, it's Ralph first, but I think Ralph's in the end lap. Yeah, Ralph's in, so it's going to be Towley.
Yeah, Ralph's in.
Bingley at the moment, provisional pole. Oh, Towley's lost the back end. Oh, almost had it.
Oh. Unlucky there, Towley.
Right, Skillen's in the pits. It looks like the only person out now is Matt. Can Matt find anything, or is he coming into the pits? No, he's coming into the pits, I think. No, he's going around. Has he found a bit of extra pace? No, it's not there. It's not there. So Bingley takes pole. We have Skillen. I think his first only. Yes, nice one, Matt. It's a nice one. Does a 180 across the line. Yeah. So Max also great result there. Well, Skillen as I call him, of course his old name MS Skillen. He gets a front row, and Syke is starting row 2, which is unusual. Matt also showing his pace again. He's been showing it all week. Matt is 3rd place, so what a great qualifier. And also a shout out to Ralph, an excellent 5th place.
That's a very strange grid.
It is,
from
mate.
what
It
I'm used to
is.
seeing.
Yeah. Right, let's give you a quick rundown. I'm going to go for a quick puff then, mate. Bingers then takes pole. Skillen joins him on the front row. Outstanding qualifying there from Skillen. Matt, another outstanding qualifying session there for the Haas team. Third, Sykes only fourth. Ralph also superb in fifth. Tally in sixth. Cookie seventh. AJ eighth. Discreet in ninth. Gaza Burgess 10th. And as Dom said, yeah, that's a strange grid. My passing thoughts before I go for my 2-minute break is that Mayweather is not the greatest of all time. The greatest of all time in my eyes was Sugar Ray Leonard. And I'll leave you with that thought. And Dom, and I'll be back in about 2 minutes' time.
Yeah, no worries. Fucking Sugar Ray Leonard. No, Mayweather. I have to disagree with you there, Benjamin. Mayweather was not the greatest of all time. He might be 50-0, but he's 50-0 because he runs away like a little bitch. I have to say, with the grid the way that it is right now, I'm going to say that, personally, I think Bingley's going to win. Bingley will take the win here. Matt second, and Towery third. That's my prediction for the final three. No, Ben, we've got a dry race. Oh dear. Guys, in the chat, what is your thoughts? I'm no good at doing this fucking talking to myself bullshit.
I do it all the time, mate. I do it in my sleep. It's funny. The wife says I'm mental, and she's absolutely right, but yeah, I do it. Talk about all kinds of crap. Right, let's have a quick look at chat. Ghost says he reckoned that Bingley would get it. Discreetly did it from 9th to get 3rd last night, so we can do it again. Yeah, quite possibly. Is the race lashing down? I believe it's a dry race, dude. That's from Ben. Ghost says he has no thoughts, Unique. So what was this is one for the chat. What was Shots' comedy repertoire like? Was there some good one-liners in that? Did you give him some good new material, Dom? Some dirty jokes, or how did it pan, dude?
No, not at all, mate. I kind of left them in silence, to be honest.
All right. Silent but deadly. That's our Unique Shots.
I tried talking. It didn't really work.
Well, actually, you've got a fan, mate. I don't know. Well, actually, I don't know if it's a fan or a stalker. That Go says in the chat, Unique was top quality. There you go.
Oh, there you go then. Silence is the key, mate.
Hang on. Am I going to sneeze or not? Yeah, half caught it. Ah, damn it. Man, have a look at that snot on that hand. That was disgusting. I'll have to wipe it.
No, don't do that.
Right, ladies and gents, let's have predictions. Let's have predictions for your winner, please, in the chat. Who is going to take glory here? Who is going to be hyped up? Who is going to be hypersonic in Hungary? Let's have some predictions in the chat, please, ladies and gents.
And Stan reckons Robbo 3rd from 20th.
Oh man, that'd be a hell of a drive. But he's done it before, though. He seems to like the kind of coming through the pack. He likes.
Yeah, I guess. But
I had to be
that's
really careful.
Be a hell of a drive to do that.
I had to be really careful what I said then, because I was about to say he likes coming up the rear, but that does not sound right at all. So I didn't say. Well, I did say that, but I didn't mean to. If you know what I mean. Ghost is in the chat. Bingley, Matt, and Max. I take it, is that Max as in Skillen or Max as in to the max? Because we have 2 Maxes in the lobby. Right, the countdown is ticking. So back to the formation, ladies and gents, and then we'll be racing here in Hungary, around the Hungarorink Budapest.
I think for me, mate, I said in the chat, I said before as well, I'm going Bingley for the win, Matt 2nd, Towley 3rd.
Okay, I am going to go for... I'm going to go for Matt. Surprise winner tonight, Matt. K77 twat. He's my man. Right, Psych Zania's gone. No, he hasn't. Ben Prime's gone. Towley for the win. Hope Gaz and Discreetly do go well. Absolutely. And Dizzy as well, of course, don't forget. Gaz top 5, says Ant Stan. Woo. Okay, good call. Good shout out there for Gaz from Ant Stan. Of course, Ant Stan, if you didn't already know, you're going to know now. Division 2 winner for the first time on Friday. Again, congratulations for a super drive on Friday night. If you want to watch it back, it's on demand on the old channel behind me somewhere up there, maybe. Click the channel videos down there, maybe. Ghost is in the chat, site to crash out. He's a bottle job.
Oh, that Ghost. Sykes' friend Ghost. Right.
Yeah. So, does that sound like a lovely...
So I've got a 15-year-old stalker.
Yeah, now, I've noticed something and Ben's noticed something at the same time. Robbo, his connection is still...
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Yeah, has he got an issue? Is he going to have to drop out? This would not be good, ladies and gents, if you lose one of our star racers.
Yeah, it's not going to bode well at all.
Who's hosting tonight, anyway? Is it Poz? Was it Taylor? I think it's Taylor. Yeah. Maybe Taylor. I don't know. Anyways, we're just waiting to see what happens with Robbo. Does he drop out, or will that circle sort itself out? Go says Fortnite ruined our team morale, and he's not 15. Pissing myself laughing, he says. Sykes says, show the grid so we can restart, please. What does he mean?
I'm guessing we need a screenshot basically of the actual grid so that they can do a restart of the lobby. Got everyone in the right position.
I can't do it, can I? Could you pause and show the grid, please? Ah, right, okay. He wants you to, I'll take a screenshot. That doesn't show the grid though, does it? I'm stuck. I can't do anything. Oh, there we go. Right.
Yeah,
Boom.
they're all leaving, mate. Alright.
Oh, there we go. That is it. There we go. Take a screenshot. I've taken a screenshot of you passing on, but just have a look at that. Okay, make notes of that. That is as it is. We're going to restart, ladies and gentlemen. That is the grid as it stands there. If you can read my voice, Bingley, Skillen, Matt, Syke Zaney, Ralph, Towley, AJ, Discreetly, Gaza B, Johnny Bravo to the max, Apex, Jimmo, Bob, Dizzy, Poz, Sniper, Kai, and Robbo. There we have it, ladies and gents. Yeah, forget about all this. We are going for a restart, so I'll be waiting. In fact, have you guys got this? Okay. I'm going to just quickly forward this screenshot on. Oh, it's still uploading. Jesus Christ. Xbox Live, eh? Right, okay, let's leave the session. Sniper, 5-second penalty for severe collision with Gaza Burgess. Oh dear, oh dear.
I saw Towley got disqualified for parking in a dangerous location.
Oh man. Right, we're going to wait to get going again. In fact, you know, just to be safe, Dom, I'm going to reset the game as well.
Reset the game, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll do that as well.
Right. Ghost, yes, I have got 4K, mate, yes. A 4K monitor, Xbox One X through a 4K capture card. But I actually stream in 1080p, it's just so it doesn't chew up all the bandwidth in the house, because 4K needs a mighty upload connection, which most people in the UK simply haven't got. Alright.
Tell you what, mate, my actual upload is pretty good, to be fair. It's my download is not great.
I've got a problem, mate, because we're moving in 2 weeks' time, and we're literally moving, in essence, across the street like 400 yards, and yet the upload and download, well, the upload speed in the new house is a third of what it is. It's going to fluctuate between 4 and 7 megabit per second, which is going to make it difficult to stream in 1080. I might have to drop to 720, to be honest.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm waiting to... There's nothing to do about it either, mate. Right, I think that capture's uploaded now, so I can ping this over. Hopefully. No, it's still...
I did grab one myself as well.
Yeah.
Whether it got the actual capture I needed is a different story.
I'm just waiting for this to upload, mate, so I can send it across if they didn't get it.
Yeah, I've got it captured.
I've got it now. Okay, let's share that across with Poz real quick. Boom, and okay, we've got an invite. Let's jump in now. Sorry about this, ladies and gents, but you know, there's nothing to do with that. This is because there's a little 2-bit, 2-cent, 2 pence company who have actually tried to develop video games for a number of years now, and have been basically providing F1 games since 2010. They've been fucking up F1 games since 2010. Their name is Codemasters, and the name is quite frankly a joke, because code as in coding, masters as in good. They are a joke. They should be called Code Numpties. I think that's a fair name for them, because they are an absolute joke. Anyway.
Do you want to know what makes things even worse?
What's that, mate?
They're actually based in Birmingham, I think.
Oh, man. Let's look at these messages. Poz has got it. Dan Pels has sent me a message. Sorry, just seen this dude was on Twitter. Oh, right, yeah. Okay. So I was just sharing my private life there with you guys, you know, private messages from my son, you know, Dan Pels. And, yeah, anyways. Right, so they've got the grid lineups. They're just about to sort the grid out, and then we're about to go
league shit, Al?
racing. Hello? We're streaming at the moment, dude.
Y'all doing some league shit, bro?
Yeah, Gray. We're streaming. We're live streaming at the moment, mate. So I'll talk to you a bit later, dude.
Oh, my bad.
No problem, mate.
Alright,
Take it easy, dude. That's a blast from the past. Not spoken to Grover for quite a while. Used to race with him in a few different leagues. He was involved with ESR, WOR back in the day. Right, so we're just waiting for the guys to ready up. Why is Sniper in spectator? Is he not racing?
I'll take your seat, Sniper. Hurry up.
Just make sure he's got everything set there. Ghosting on, rules and flags. Vehicle, damage 4, safety cars on custom grid. Yeah. Weather clear. Oh, not happy about that. Weather should be wet.
Yeah, I'm sure it was lashing down, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was lashing down, mate. Absolutely. Ghost is in the chat. Codemasters need to step up the work. It's just a shame. I mean, all they've got to do basically is I don't know, sort the servers out. Really, it is a joy of online gaming, but it just seems to be one of the worst ones out there. For you know what I mean? I mean, we play PUBG a lot, Dom, as you know, and that's had its fair share of problems. But I don't think even that game suffers this game's connectivity problems. This is.
Not at all.
It just seems to be one race after another. There is connection issues across the board, and it's such a shame because, you know, all of us we want a top-notch racing experience, and if you like F1, like we all do, we all love F1. This is the only place you're going to get it, unless you play custom online races in the likes of Forza and Project Cars. In which case, with Project Cars, the lobbies are even worse.
They're actually missing a driver, Kai Pollitt.
Oh man, shit. Did they know? Oh, nothing we can do.
I'm assuming they know because he was in the party with them.
Ghost says he's heard that Codemasters are apparently getting a bigger team for 2020. Yes, their development staff's going from 1 to 2. They can have 2 fucking coders in the team. Right, okay, ladies and gents, sorry about the delay, we're about to go racing again. We have a custom grid, so it will be a formation lap, I'm almost certain, then followed by a start. It is a dry race. We were told by Robbo earlier on the chat it was a dry race tonight, so yeah, no Kai Pollitt, that's a shame. I don't know if something's happened there. Oggy says in the chat, Codemasters version of F1 Mobile is terrible, full of bugs. I've not actually seen the mobile version, to be honest. Looking at your comment, I don't really wish to either, by the sounds of it. But no,
I was going to say, the only good thing about these guys restarting is we know for a fact that they can't cheat on the tyres. Because it was a full wet quali. So they'll get a free choice anyway.
Do you think anyone will, as it's no tyre wear, do you think anyone will go from soft to hards, or do you think it will be a straight medium to hards?
I can't see anyone using the softs, if I'm honest with you.
No, I don't think so, but I'm just thinking because there is no wear on those softs. We did see a couple of guys over the racing weekend attempt to do it starting on softs, but the softs die within 6 laps. But I'm thinking if you take away the fact that you've done no qualifying, could you stretch them to lap 9 or 10 and then go hards, possibly? It's a bit of a left field call. I'm just wondering if anyone at the back will try it, you know, like the likes of Robbo perhaps, or you know, somebody's out of position, just to try something.
Yeah, it's not a bad shout, to be fair.
Sort of roll the dice.
You never know. People at the back could even do hards to softs because of how long they can go into the race.
Well, they go forever, don't they? And they maintain their integrity seemingly for 25 plus laps before they start to drop off.
That's it.
But I did notice that there is, when I did a little bit of time trial, I noticed the delta between the 3 compounds is very high on this track. There's a big offset between each compound of tyre. So the hards will feel nice, but you're still lapping comparatively slowly compared with guys on mediums. Go says hards to softs works easy. Anstan says softs are terrible. Ben Prime says avoid the softs at all costs. Absolutely.
That's it, yeah. I didn't think people would want to use them. Typhoon Poswanker.
Typhoon Poswanker. Pass between quali, hence the delay. Alright, and a wide spot level up for Big Airy Jock, level 47. I understand medium to hard, yeah, that'd be my call, probably mediums to hards. Keep to the, I mean that's the standard setup for this track, but I'm just, like I say, I'm just wondering if anyone down the grid might just roll the dice. Alright, we're just waiting for the guys to ready up, ladies and gents, and then we will get going finally here in Hungary. We've had a few predictions already. If you've any late predictions, please pop them into the chat. We'll have a look. Don't forget, of course, I'm going to do a bit of absolutely shameless plug-in here, dude. If I can get it up on my screen. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, we have some official RRF1 merchandise and Beer.tv merchandise. Yeah, you know I'm going to plug it. Go and have a look at the merch store. It's in the chat. There you go. Click on that link. Have a look at some absolute classic RRF1 Beer.tv merchandise. We've got hoodies, we've got t-shirts, we've got jumpers, we've got cups, we've got mugs, we've got hats, we've got beanies, we have got phone covers, phone protectors, whatever you call them. Everything there is for sale. Alright, 20% off at the moment. Grab yourself a bargain with some official merchandise. Show it off to your friends and family. But yeah, no, seriously. I'll be my mug's on order. I'm currently drinking. Ben Prime will appreciate this. I'm currently drinking out of my where are we? Where's the camera? My Iron Maiden mug at the moment. If you can see it, I don't know. There we go. Yeah, but I'll have me.
Oh dear.
Yeah. We'll have me RF1 Cup coming in the next week or so. Right, the formation lap has started. Let's get some telemetry up and running. So look at the tyres first of all. Yeah, mediums across the board.
Everybody went for the mediums.
Everybody. Right, okay, that's fair enough. So we are going to. It's down now basically to strategy and sheer pace around this track. So there we go. We'll jump off the tyre telemetry, go for position change, so we can keep an eye on what's going on throughout the race. Or more for you guys, really watching at home. There, you can see the position changes if we happen to miss anything on the stream. All right, so it's a dry race. It's 35 laps. We are about roughly 40 seconds away from lights out. Who are you still going for? Who did I go for? I went for Matt, didn't I? Are you still going for Bingers, are you, for the win?
Yeah, I'm going to say, like I say, I'm stick Bingley, Matt, Towley. That's my prediction.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Somebody's just lost it.
Already?
Max? Yep.
Oh man. Alright, we're coming around the final corner, ladies and gents. We're almost ready here in Hungary. A couple of cars there, as you can see, already parked up there. But this should be an absolute thriller. We've had a fantastic race week here already here in RRF1 Real Racing Formula 1, and I'm sure tonight is going to take it to the next level. Yeah. Right, here we go, ladies and gents. Let's try and hopefully get Cody's to give me a decent camera view, which they're not at the moment. Oh my god, the camera views are terrible. Oh, there we go, finally. It's 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 and 5. There's a pause. And it's go in Hungary! Right.
To the max, jumped up.
Oh, it's the Connor's at the back. Connor's at the back. There's a Renault and somebody else. Jimmo and Gaza Burgess have crashed at the back. Matt's dropped. Sykes have already got again a position already. Towley's going to 2 places. Matt's dropped down 2 places here. He's already being pressured, as you can see on in the outside there. Oh, a bit of lag from AJ there. Just drop a bit further back as he come up the sweeping hill towards the left-hander. Apart from that collision at the back, it's all. They look to be all there so far. Curb of Doom. Does the Curb of Doom claim any victims on lap 1? Cookie having a look at Matt going into the chicane. Can he make this one stick? Yes, he does. Matt loses. Oh, that's my prediction going out the window on lap 1. Matt's dropped 3 places already on lap 1. Wow. As they come flying through. Bingler's got the start, but Matt's got back. Oh, Matt and AJ. AJ and Ralph, side by side. He seemed to run over his wheel. Oh, AJ's lagging.
AJ's lagging bad.
He's lagging bad. Yeah, his car's ghosting. I think he's about to leave the session, mate. Oh, his car's lagging terribly. It's rubber banding all over the place. Man, that must be really scary for any car behind. We'll just stay with AJ. Hopefully his connection will sort itself out.
Towley's jumped into 3rd place. Is Max coming back?
Max is coming back at Towley there as they come through turn 1. Bingers has got the lead, but Towley's got the job done. Towley moves up into 3rd place, so we've got the front 3, Bingers, Syke and Towley. Let's have a look back through the field. Ralph and AJ. Ralph has got past AJ. Looks like, fingers crossed, AJ's connection has settled down. At the back, both Jimmo and Gazza Burgess in the pits. AJ's left the session. Commentator's curse. Shite.
Both Gazza and Jimmo are pitted.
JDP Apex, there's a good battle there. AJ's going to drop down the field. That's the problem, because the cars are so close, he's going to drop down the field probably quite quickly now. Well, his AI is anyway. Man, it's a shame, but hey, Codemaster Special, what can you say? Posglad on Dizzy, Barracuda and Sniper, that's a 3-way dance there. We'll just jump on board that one briefly. I'll keep a careful eye on the leaders, on the timing screen.
Dizzy's got wing damage.
Oh, that's going to be hurting him, because he's got to do a long stint on these mediums as well. Will he pit? And he's going to stay out by the looks of it. Nice view from Poz's car there as the DRS is now activated. I think it will be activated at the next DRS zone.
Lap 3 already.
Yeah, it's flying, mate.
Robbo's already gone up 8 places.
Yeah, he's been the big winner out of the squabbles at the back there. Robbo up into 11th place. He's well known for doing these kind of recovery drives. In fact, we'll jump on board with Robbo. He's all over the back there of Johnny Bravo in the Williams. I'm not going to be close to make a move here, but going back, we've got Poz and Dizzy Barracuda side by side. Poz gets the job done with Dizzy, of course, suffering from a lack of downforce with his knackered wing. As you can see there, front left-hand plate missing. That's going to really hurt him in right-hand corner. He's going to have no grip. And in fact, it looks like Dizzy Barrett, is Apex going to make a move at him there? No, just sits behind him. Right, let's drop through the leaders. Bingley then with a cushion of 0.8 of a second. Good evening, Wavenator, by the way. Welcome. Nice to see you, dude. Syke in 2nd, Towley in 3rd. Towley's just outside DRS range at the moment, though, so that's going to allow Max and Cookie to close up, possibly behind him. They'll have DRS, the pair of them. Matt currently in 6th place. Ralph in 7th, discreetly 8th. To the Max 9th. And Robbo has cleared Johnny B. In fact, Johnny B's coming into the pits. He must have wing damage.
So just looking at this now, at the moment we have got Refugee with wing damage.
Wow.
Barracuda with wing damage. And Johnny Bravo.
Oh, sorry, I had to sneeze again.
I think Sniper may have just Sniper jumped onto the hards, which I think he may have had the wing damage as well.
Yeah, so I think...
4 cars, all with wing damage.
Yeah, do you think Sniper and Johnny B can get to the end, 31 laps? They probably can, actually, can't they?
Possibly,
I think they probably can do. AJ's dropping down the field because they're so close. You see AJ's desynced from the lobby. Swervecap, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Beer and Kebab's gaming community in association with RRF1, Real Racing Formula 1. Pull up a chair to the bar and grab yourself a beer, dude. Thanks for the follow. Let's scroll back through the field. Let's see what we have got. To the Max discreetly and Ralph tracking Matt. Matt, of course, had a bad start. Lost 3 positions in the first 4 or 5 corners. Yeah, welcome Swervecap. Nice to see you, my man. Thank you indeed. We are all Real Racing Formula 1, the best console racing league live.
Refugees coming into the pits.
Bob Stumping knows that he's been changed the wing. I'm hoping these guys have also switched it from auto to yes for wing repair. Because Andrew Byrne made that mistake on Friday night, Division 2, and had to come in and do a second pit stop. Right, what have you got? Right, Sykes actually getting quite close to Bingers. We'll jump on board with the battle for the lead. This is between Bingers in the No Point Racing and Syke in the Toro Rosso. As they come through the Curve of Doom, coming up towards the chicane in Sector 2. Bingley, though, so far is holding them at bait. No league tables at the moment. Actually, Jock, I don't know if Jock's in the chat. Jock, can you possibly Facebook me some league tables? I will, if you get a lull, try and put them on screen for a minute or two. If you can do, it'll be much appreciated. Towley just dropping off the back of these two a little bit. He's 1.6 down at the moment. He's still got Max. He's just inside DRS range. Cookie is in 5th place, as you can see there. To the max of the first proper penalty, I think.
I've seen quite a few penalties pop up already.
I haven't seen, to be honest, mate. I haven't been looking for penalties. Bird.
Yeah, I'm not going to spoil it. I've seen a lot though.
Birdview, is that? Have I spelled that right? Birdview, Birdview, is it? Birdview. Welcome, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Beer and Kebab's game community. As JDP goes at the inside of Paz into turn 1. Paz gives him the room. They both give each other the room. They're side by side coming up towards turn 2. Will Paz be a bit late on the brakes? Paz is late on the brakes. They are side by side. Great driving it. AJ's managed to get himself back in, and JDP gets the job
nicely done.
The first pronunciation was right. Oh, cheers, dude. Yeah, welcome to Beer and Kebab's game community, courtesy of RRF1. Real racing Formula 1 on console. Thanks for the follow, dude. Pull up a chair to the bar. Help yourself to a beer. The virtual Stellas are on ice. Welcome.
Virtual Stellas.
Okay. Let's find some action at the moment. We've got, again, Syke Zaney just over 6/10 behind Bingers. He does have DRS. Right, Jock has sent the league table, so when we get a chance a little bit later on in the stream, I'll pop up the league table so we can have a look to see the positions prior to the start of this race. Right, Syke closing right up behind Bingers here as he comes to turn 1.
Just keeping an eye on this battle at the back here. We've got Johnny Bravo, Sniper, and Bob all.
Yeah, Bob's really close, isn't he? Bob's really close. In fact, let's jump on board with that battle, because where are they at the moment? They're coming down the hill, Sector 3. Right, we will jump on board with this battle. Going to keep a careful eye on Syke Zaney and Bingers, as he is pretty close there. You would think here, Johnny B, unless he's got some good straight line speed, could be double overtaken here, possibly. I think Bob's going to take. Let's get on to TV pod mode. Here comes Bob on Sniper. Oh, but Sniper's got DRS as well. Bob's sending up the inside. Oh, this is so close there, but AJ's left session again. Yeah, he's really struggling. They're going to be side by side going through. I think is Bob going to yield? Is he going to try and go around the outside? He's going to try and hang it around the outside.
He is trying it.
But Sniper's just about got him covered off. Coming up to the left-hander. I don't think Bob's going to make a move here. Please don't, because it'll end in tears. No, safely through there. Good to see. AJ having terrible connection problems tonight, man. It's really sad to see. Right, Robbo to the max and discreetly as they come up the hill to the last corner. Robbo has gained 10 places late, well 9 places I should say. Right to the max is trying to break the toe there, as you can see, but Robbo, look at the straight line speed of that Alpha. He is straight through, no messing. I think to the max might have almost let him through there, it looked like, to be honest with you. Yeah, Robbo up into 9th then on the recovery drive. He's next to his iron sights is discreetly in the No Point Racing car. Cookie Chip and Skillen having a good battle, 4th and 5th. Towley is managed to just about get outside DRS. It's going to be close at the end of this lap.
No, I'm not. I'm just. I stayed on board. Okay, no, don't worry. Sorry. I was going to say, Refugee's car looked like he had damage again, but no, it's not.
Okay. It's just that kind of car, isn't it? You know, it just looks like it's...
Yeah, it just looks weird.
Okay, right, the leader's coming down the main straight now. I'm still on board of Robbo, but I'm just watching Syke Zany's lap time. Oh, Robbo's got a great exit there. Discreetly's gone for a different line totally, but Discreetly will get good traction out of there, which he does. Robbo does have DRS, Discreetly doesn't, so this could be a move here. Is Robbo going to make a move at the inside, go to turn 1? Yes, that looks like it's going to be meat and drink here, as long as he doesn't overcook the brakes. Takes a nice defensive line into turn 1. That should be job done there. Discreetly will try and fight, but Robbo's got the high ground. Robbo moves up into 8th place. Next in his sights is Ralph in the McLaren. But Syke is now really close to Binger's going to jump back on board with this battle for first and second as they come up to the right-left chicane, sector 2. Syke is really close to Binger's. It's a shame for Gaza Burgess though, mate, at the start there, that collision with Jimmo.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's obviously... Oh! Hold up.
Well, what's happened there?
Discreetly.
He has made a mistake somewhere.
He's lost it.
Yeah, he's dropped behind to the Max and Dizzy Barracuda because he was battling with Poz, wasn't he? Was it Poz he was battling?
He was battling with Robbo.
With Robbo, sorry, yeah. Oh, wow. He must have had I reckon Kerbedoon might have claimed him a victim potentially.
Yeah,
there.
I think it was.
But Discreetly is all over the back there up to the Max, almost contact, thankfully not. And jump on board the leaders there again because Syke is again just a couple of tenths down on Bingley, can't find a way past at the moment. But Discreetly enter the Max. The Max is in the pits. He's getting rid of his slots. Let's see, is he going for the hards already? Is there wing damage? Oh, 5-second penalty, speeding in the pit lane. Not good. AJ's AI moves back into 13th place. AJ's AI is having a good drive tonight, side drive. Hards in the new wing for to the Max. Right, okay, that's where it's really. It was a wing change. Okay, yeah, Robbo is now closing up behind Ralph. Ralph is just over a second behind Matt. Battle here for 6th, 7th and 8th place. We'll stay on board with this battle just for a moment again, keeping a careful eye on the leaders' gap.
So it's a shame there for Discreetly.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, but he was doing all right, to be fair to him.
That's what Robbo just passed him, hadn't he? That's what happened, and I think it was around about the curve of doom, wasn't it? It was somewhere around about there. Right, is Robbo close enough? No, I don't think he's, because Ralph has got DRS also on Matt to protect him. Cookie is close up behind Skillen now, 3/10 of a second there. The gap is still around about half a second at the front. Towley's just dropping back a little bit, but maybe a 10th per lap, nothing too great.
He is just holding that position for now.
He's just sitting there, isn't he, basically? He's just sitting there, enjoying a little Sunday afternoon drive. His race will come back to him later on, no doubt, towards the end of the race on those hard tyres. Burbu says, this is some clean driving compared with average rank races. Thanks, dude. Indeed it is. Proper league racing, RRF1 style. Absolutely. Syke, and as I said that, Syke picks up a 3-second penalty. Hey, at least he didn't take anybody out. Right, Sniper.
Commentator's curse.
Yeah, Sniper into the Max. To the Max has just got the move done on Sniper. He moves up into 15th position. Oh, Sniper's got Bob right alongside him. I didn't even see Bob because Bob was literally alongside him. Wow. That was good driving. They won't get through there without any contact. Some good racing here, ladies and gentlemen, as they avoid the curb of doom coming up the hill towards the right-left chicane. Robbo's in the pits.
Robbo's pitting.
He's looking to get some clean air, put those hards on. I think, I'm just wondering if he spotted a gap. Oh, Bob! Lag! Wow! On my screen, Bob went flying off the track and then he rejoined it again. Literally, it's on the stream. If you guys saw that in the chat, that was something quite remarkable. Bob's trying to look at the outside of Sniper. That's not the place to do it. Get a good exit here out of the final corner Sykes very close to Fingers, by the way. Oh, Bob's got a great drive out of there. Surely this time with DRS. Sniper's got no DRS to defend himself. Here he goes, Bob, with the DRS coming down to turn 1. As long as he doesn't cook the brakes. Oh, Bob's lagging. Sorry, Bob's lagging there quite badly.
To be honest with you, mate, I'm not seeing it.
If you get a chance, watch the stream back, dude. He's a 1 bar connection on my. Well, I'm connected to him with a 1 bar connection, mate. So that's why Bob's lagging on my screen.
Yeah.
Okay, Cookie Chip's in the pits as well. He's been in those tyres. Let's scroll up through now, back to the leaders. Ralph, by the way, is very close behind Matt now, going to turn 1, just 3 tenths down. Go back to the leaders. Burby says in the chat, are assists allowed in this race? Yes, the only assists turn off are pit assist and brake assist. And of course, wheel users and powered users also welcome.
Yeah.
But what I'll do, if you're interested in finding out more, this is on board the leaders here, Fingers and Syke Zaney. This is for Burby. This is the link to our Facebook group, Real Racing Formula 1 RRF1. So I'm going to pop that in the chat now. Click on that link and that'll take you to the group, where if you want to join to see what's going on in our leagues, there's a couple of security questions to ask first, just to verify who you are, and then you're more than welcome to come and join us. We hold track trials on a Tuesday night.
Dizzy is finally going to the pits to get that wing change.
He's done pretty well actually, Dom, to take the car with a wing that far and be competitive as well. So he could be on.
That's what I keep saying. He is Div 1 pace.
Yeah. He's I still think he's on for some points here tonight, you know.
Definitely, mate. Yeah, definitely.
Good battle here between Syke and Fingers. I'll pop it on broadcast mode as well, just to give a different perspective.
Skillen is now starting to find his way into his toe lead.
Yeah, you've seen that, 7 tenths, yeah. And Ralph also with Matt as well.
Ralph and Matt. It's a shame for Matt, because Matt was looking strong all week.
Yeah, he was. Very impressed with his pace during the track trials. Right, Syke's in the pits. Syke's making his pits. This is around about the scheduled stops between 13 and 15. And Towley's following him as well. But Towley's picked that 5-second penalty, speeding in the pit lane.
That is not what we need. Got Hash coming in as well, did I just see? Yep, Matt.
Okay, Swerve Cap has actually clipped the lag spike with Bob, so we've got that anyway. Cookie says fast lap in the race of the 1:19.7. Posby's up into. Now, did Robert come into some free air? Yeah, he did. Yeah, that's why Rob made the early stop, mate. He did come out in a lot of free air.
Well, yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? They're all pitting now, so that's not a bad shout from Rob there.
Yeah, and he's got Discreetly in front of
him.
him.
Discreetly's finding himself back up there, yeah.
But Discreetly will be pitting very shortly to put his hards on. One would have thought. Cookie with a 3-second penalty. So
Cookie's actually made the jump on Towley.
Yes, he has. Yes. A couple laps older tyres, but at the moment that won't make the slightest bit of difference. Towley will try and fight him, and he's just right behind him. So watch for an overtake here if he keeps him in within DRS range, which I'm pretty sure he will. Leaders are in the pits, both Bingley and Skillen, are in the pits, which means Ralph temporarily, if he doesn't pit, will take over the lead.
He's coming in.
Oh, he's coming in. Damn, I want to see. AJ, man, I feel for you, dude. Can't get it back in. Thanks, Cody's. Yeah, they absolutely suck, dude. Hey man, AJ, if you fancy some games of PUBG again after this race, mate, I'm there, brother. Well, I'll be getting killed, brother, but I'm there, if you know what I mean. Alright, Towley has jumped... no, he hasn't jumped him. He's increased the gap to Skillen, so slight undercut. Not a huge undercut, but it's a slight undercut.
Say the big winner there is Cookie, mate, to be honest, because Cookie was behind both of them.
Yeah. Yes, he was, yeah. So he's pulled out about, what, 2-3 seconds?
Yeah, definitely. Easily 3 seconds there. Very good call.
AJ can't do PUBG. He's up early. Never mind. And we have a change at the front, of course, with the undercut that Sight got. He's taken a 1 second lead over Bingers. Now, this is interesting because there's only one lap's worth of wear between the two drivers, so that was a smart move. And hang on, didn't they pit at the same time? No, they didn't. No, obviously they didn't pit at the same time. No, they didn't. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Sight came in first from behind Bingley.
So a slight undercut, not a huge undercut, but it was enough to get the job done. Right, here comes Towley on Cookie Chip. Let's go into TV mode. Is he close enough? I don't think he's quite close enough right now. Got a car coming out the pits as well. It's Jimmo in the McLaren. Robbo, by the way, is now legitimately 6th on track as well. 6 seconds down on Skillen, but going from 19th to 6th, mate. That's a good effort. Top effort so far.
As you said, he is the skilled enough driver to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I'm interested to see if Dizzy can catch Pos. The gap between those two is around about 5 seconds. That's for the last point scoring position. That's for 10th place at the moment. Bob's over the back to the max. Okay, let's jump back on board with Towley, that's the closest battle on track at the moment as he's trying to chase down Cookie. Burby, yeah, you missed a couple of undercuts in the pits. Cookie Chip jumped 2 places with an undercut on Towley and Max, and Syke Zaney with an undercut on Bingers takes the lead here in Hungary. Right, Towley might be close enough now. The Alpha is quick in a straight line. I
don't think he will be.
Yeah, that Alpha is quick. It is very quick in a straight line. Yeah, he's comfortably there. Bingley, by the way, going to jump on board of Bingley, who is caught back up again with Sight. The gap was 1 second. It's now down to half a second. Dizzy Barracuda moves back into 11th. AEJ's AI pits. That was a harsh penalty for Bingley there. Jesus Christ! I'm on board with Bingley. And I can't even believe he got a warning for that. That's crazy. I think these two are going to be absolutely nip and tuck for the rest of this race. There could be a few position swaps.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Look at the gap that they're already dragging out of third place.
Cookie, yeah.
It's 2 different races here now.
It is. You're absolutely right. Towley is all over the back of Cookie as well. I want to stay on board this one, then jump right back. Have I seen the Japanese Grand Prix? No, I didn't. It was too early for me this morning. I did see a result, but I briefly saw the result, but I haven't actually watched the race yet. Right,
I did have a little watch.
Is Bingley close enough to make a move? Sight's going defensive middle of the track. Sight will maintain position, but Towley, meanwhile, is about to make a move from Cookie. Cookie's gone to the inside. Towley's going to have to go for the long way round or a possible switchback. Let's have a little look here. I think he's got the job done. Yes, he has. Towley
That's brilliant.
Takes
driving
third
as well.
place round the outside. Yeah, good driving. Obviously, Cookie fighting position, but showing good track awareness, not cutting Towley's nose off there as such. So Towley can now set about trying to see if he can make inroads into Bingley and Syke. So we're just past the halfway point, ladies and gentlemen. All the first round of pit stops has happened. Most of the guys are on a one-stopper, but so far Syke has the lead. Bingley in 2nd, Towley 3rd, Cookie Chip 4th, Skillen in 5th, Robbo in 6th, Matt 7th, Ralph 8th, Apex 9th, Pos 10th, Dizzy Barracuda in 11th place, Johnny Barbo 12th, and's got the Squeaky right behind him on much pressure tyres in 13th. To the Max 14th, Bob the Builder in 15th, Sniper 16th, Gaza Burgess 17th, AJ's AI 18th, and Jimmo is in 19th place at the bottom. Right, jumping board again with Bingley. I don't think he's quite close enough for a run here with DRS. He will close up the gap. So apart from that turn 1, mate, it's been a pretty tidy thing, hasn't it? I think it's pretty tidy
has, mate,
so
yeah.
far.
It would have been nice to have seen what actually happened on that straight, to be honest with you, mate. I don't know how
I caught the
these
arse
guys
end.
collided.
I kind of caught it, like in the background, because I was looking back from the leaders all the way up the start-finish straight. So yeah, I think I did see something there. The thing is, I mean, you know, in terms of Jimmo's retired, Jimmo has presumably he's binned it. Bob the Builder's finally got past to the Max, by the way. They've been battling for quite some time. JDP Apex there with a 3-second penalty. Right, Bingers is a lot closer than he's been at any other stage during the race. He needs a good couple of corners here, particularly that last corner. Oh,
Two Renaults fighting it out at 16th and 17th places.
Right, oh, Bingley, is he close? No, I think he's quite close enough. Not quite close enough. Right, we'll jump on board that battle between Gaza Burgess and Sniper. There are a couple of battles brewing now, actually. But we'll just drop on here with Gaza V. Of course, Sniper's a wily old dog.
They were side by side.
Yeah, he's not the quick. He'll be the first to admit he's probably not. Oh, slightly 3-second play. Probably not the fastest in Division 1 over the years. A difficult driver to pass.
Good track awareness.
Yeah, now his guys are going to be close enough and needs a good exit out of the final corner to get a run here at Sniper with DRS. Oh, yes, I think Sniper's going to get on the power too soon. Gaza is quite close here. I don't think he's quite close enough for a road to turn 1. It's not a Stanley dive bomb, is it? No. He's wise and just takes a good line through. Bob the Builder into the Max are still battling side by side. It's Williams versus Red Bull. This is the battle for 14th place at the moment there, ladies and gents. Discreetly, by the way, he's tucked in behind Johnny Bravo. Oh, Bob got very, very late on the brakes into the chicane now. Right, I'm going to have to leave that one now. I need to jump on board with our leaders. Absolutely nip and tuck, 3 tenths between Syke, Zaney and Bingers. Yeah, we got the 1 DNF so far. It was Jimmo. Not sure exactly what happened, but we'll get a chance to have a look. I was hoping for a bit of a London race so I can put the league tables up, mate. Well, actually, do you know what I'll do? When we do the interviews, I'll put the league tables up there, mate, I think. You can just add, the guys in the chat can just add the points on from this race. It's the easiest way of doing it. Bob the Builder into the Max are at it again side by side. They'll quickly switch back onto this now, literally side by side coming through turn 1. Oh! Maurice got squeezed a little bit there, but all's fair in love and war. Gaza has got past Sniper, but they're side by side. Sniper's trying to defend here for his life. They are literally side by side, ladies and gents. Sniper around the outside. Oh, was there contact there? Oh, they're getting a bit feisty. Oh, Gaza's got it. Gaza moves up to the 16th. Sniper has to finally yield. Fought like a rabid dog to keep position there. And it's as you work the front again, the gap stays at 3 tenths of a second between Syke and Bingley, but Syke is all over. Bings is all over the back of Syke, trying to get a mistake out of that.
Closer and closer every lap.
Talking of which, discreetly is right up behind Johnny B still. 4 tenths of a second trying there goes to. Wow, do you know, mate? Wow, 23 laps gone already. It's absolutely flown by tonight.
Oh wow.
discreetly. It's so
That's gone quick.
discreetly is so close behind Johnny B. Surprised discreetly's not activated his DRS there. Just can't quite get past him.
That's it.
Dizzy Barracuda, by the way, is eating into that gap between himself and Pos. It was 5 seconds, it's down to 4 seconds now. And Bob and to the Max are still going at it. Bob just holding them off there. Coming through turns 3 and 4. But to the Max, he's having a look at the inside of the fast left-hander. No. Oh my god. Oh, there was a contact. I just flicked onto the wrong car between to the Max and Bob. I could see it happening. Not really an overtaking spot there now. But I've got to jump on board the leaders. Bingham's Syke for the lead. Bingy's having a good run here at Syke. Is Syke good defender? Syke got the traction. I think Syke has just about got enough pace to hang it into turn 2. Will Bingham's go for a switchback?
Yes.
It's not quite there. Wow, that was so close. Woo. Bingham desperate to try and find a way past Syke. He will try and force the error. Wow. Breathtaking racing from these guys here in Division 1. Cookie's hit with a 3-second penalty.
Cookie's retired.
Oh, he's gone. He's lost it. Oh, I'm on board with Robo to see where he's lost it. He's lost it. The left-hander, he lost it. He's obviously dropped the right rear onto that curb. That's where the Alpha's gone. Oh, Robo's not going to like that. It's his teammate buried in the wall. Oh, man. Good news for Dizzy Barracuda, though. That puts Dizzy up into the points.
That certainly does, yeah.
Yeah.
Barring wing damage, buddy, no.
Kakashi's in the chat going unlucky Cookie. Yeah, Burby. Yeah, I think the only possible guy who might pit it would be Gaza Burgess, possibly Johnny B and Sniper, but I think they're going to try and take it to the end. Right, Bingham's having a look around the outside. He's going to go for a switchback here on Syke Zaney. Syke's covered him off quite well there, though. Good defensive drive from Syke. But Bingham's going to close it. He's going to have another run around the outside. Oh, Syke squeezed him a bit there.
Just enough room there. Just enough.
Great battling with these two here, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we'd like to see. Firm but fair. Pos, by the way, on Apex. I'm going to jump on board of that one real quick. Pos, we're having a look at the inside here at turn 1. Excuse me, but I think Apex has got a slightly better traction coming out. But Pos might have a look at the inside. I'm late under braking turn 2. Pos is very, very late on the brakes there. Oh, he has to back out.
It's a good move.
Go for a switchback move on Apex. Wow! Whew, that was high speed. But, just sits behind. Great driving by the person though. Pos looking for the move there. Made 2 attempts there. But wow. Ben Primes is in the chat. You can see it ending in tears at the front. Okay. I don't know. These guys race
I don't think so,
side
mate.
by side each week. I mean, I don't want to put mockers on it, but these two are pretty damn safe drivers. Now, Bingers, I notice now, he's probably going to have to do some harvesting for this lap now. I think he was basically using a lot of boost there to try and make the overtake done. He's now running in ERS mode 0, so he's obviously recharging that battery. Dizzy is still catching Pos, by the way. The gap now 3.4 seconds. Burby says, who is the least safe driver? What, in this division? You can't really say, dude. These are some of the best racers around on Xbox. They really are. You
probably won't find anyone anywhere better.
Yeah, you won't find an unsafe driver in this division. In fact, across all 3 divisions, there's not really anybody you could say is a particularly unsafe driver, apart from Ben. Oh dear. Everyone's, even the guys in the low divisions, they're all in a much better place than when they first started. And a lot of that is simply down to racing with good racers and clean racers. We try and teach firm but fair racing. As AJ says, we don't allow unsafe. Absolutely. Binger's fastest lap of the race so far, the 1:19.5 there. Oh, Syke lock up.
That's not good. Does not want that to happen.
Ghost on the fucking chat ban, you little weasel. I've heard that Boom Kebab guy is dangerous on track. was so close there for a move. Quality. I would give that quote of the day, actually. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, well done, dude. You've won it. I'll go for that. Quote of the day there from Ghost. That beer and kebab is dangerous on track.
Yeah, Swerve. So, all in all, 3 divisions. We all use wheels or pads. To be honest, it doesn't really matter which division you're in. If you're quick enough to be in Division 1 and you're on a pad, you'll be in Division 1. Pad or wheel, it doesn't really matter.
Absolutely.
Discreetly, by the way, in the midst of all of that, has actually taken Johnny Bravo.
He has finally he's got that move done. He has been trying to do that. Like Bingley is again cruising up behind Cycling, not quite close enough here, but really like try and do something here around turn 1. Ghost is finally winning something. Yeah, quote of the day. Good job. Oh, another lock up from Psych. Sorry I'm hogging the action with these two guys, but this is Top Notch Racing here. This is for the league with 7 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Hungary rink in Budapest. RRF1 Elite Superstars really showcasing their skills tonight, ladies and gents.
Sykes had a wobble.
He has.
Sykes had a wobble coming out of the chicane.
Burby says, I'd really like to join this league, but I qualified for another league today. Hey, listen, our logo is forget the rest, come and join and race with the best. That's our logo, RF1, what the world is watching. The best league bar none.
Is that Delvard, is that Kakashi?
Yeah, Kakashi, yeah.
Nobody in Div 1 uses full traction mitt.
Full traction is for steers and queers. I'm sorry to say it. Okay, Gazza Burgess in the pits. He's putting the softs on. He's going for a blast in the soft tyres.
Yeah, 6 laps to go for last place. Might as well.
Here's a link to the Facebook group. That's for Swerve Cat. Okay, Pos and Apex are about to battle again. Dizzy has brought the gap down 2.4 seconds now between himself and Pos. He's taken, since the round of pit stops, Dom, he's taken 3 seconds out of him.
Oh wow, yeah, he has 6 laps to go. Is that going to be enough?
Oh, Bingley made a slight mistake there. That's just allowed Cycling just to move away a little bit. We're also on Instagram and Twitter as well. I can't post the links at the moment, Swerve Cap, but I will if you stick around before the end of the stream. Alright, let's have a quick look back through. Pos is now all over the back of JUP Apex as they're coming up towards the right-left chicane.
Ghost, even if you did, we probably wouldn't tell you.
Yeah, one thing I don't do regarding the penalties, I don't do spoilers. Occasionally we'll mention the driver's got a penalty, but we don't go adding them up to see if positions are changing. We just don't do that. That takes all the fun out of racing, doesn't it? Okay, let's jump back on board the leads again. Psych. Right, they're coming to back markers now. This could make life interesting. Particularly, we've got AJ and then Sniper, because AJ is AI'd unfortunately. And then we've got Sniper. Will Sniper help one person out and not another? He has done it in the past, you know, Dom.
Yep. To be fair, it's a tough track to let people pass as well. That's the problem.
Right, Sniper gets out of the way. Oof. Crikey. He just about got out of the way then.
Very nearly. Very nearly didn't.
He got out of the way of Psych, but he was back on the racing line for Bingers. Yeah. It's all safe, all good.
That may have cost Bingley some time as well, to be honest.
Psych sets the fastest lap of the race to the 1:19.4. 4 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen.
Did you just say Syke set the fastest lap?
Yeah, did it say Syke on the screen, or was it Bingus?
I have no idea, mate. I'm not getting it. I'm not. My screen's not coming up with penalties and nothing
right.
at the minute.
Oh yeah, I'm getting. Right. Okay.
Gaza Burgess.
Yeah, Gaza is flying up there. Who's got the fastest lap of the race so far? Let's have a little look here.
Gaza. That's what I'm saying. It's Gaza. 18.9.
There we go, an 18.9 so far. That must be what it was, and I'm just going senile on my old age, mate. How can Syke Zenny look like Gaza Burgess? I mean, come on. Beer, you've lost it. Retire gracefully. You know what I mean? Okay, let's stick it on broadcast mode for a moment. Looking down the field, we've got some Pos is still within DRS on Apex. Dizzy's 2.2 seconds down. AJ is, of course, he's AI. Right, Binger's looking pretty close now. Is he going to make a move? Syke goes defensively inside. Can Binger send it around the outside? Switch back. Syke's got a good defensive line through there.
Oh,
that's very close there. He is so
He
close.
thought
Binger's
about
there.
it.
Yeah, he did. Almost had a look there. He is mighty close. I tell you what, if any of the guys, any of the Division 1 guys who watch the stream back, I'm going to apologise in advance. I've been sticking almost exclusively to this battle because it has been the best battle on track. So I do apologise. I will move off it momentarily, but not for long, just to watch Pos and Apex coming through turn 1. Pos is getting ever closer to the back of Apex. This is the battle for 8th place. But I really want... And Gaza Burgess is all over the back of Sniper. Let's have a look at that. The two Renaults. Sniper... This is 4th position as well, actually, to be fair. Is he going to let his teammate through? Yeah. Yes, he does. Lets his teammate through. Okay. Yeah, they're not going to battle. It's Mouldy 21 there, letting them through. So Gaza moves up to 15th place. Back on board with the leaders as they come down the start-finish straight. 3 laps to go, including this lap they're on. Binger's still looking for a way past Syke here. This has been real nip and tuck all the way through. Yeah, absolutely, Kakashi. It's very impressive for all those who use no assists. Absolutely. Top-notch driving, dude. You know, on Twitch it gives recommended channels. Yeah, I've got some bloke here. He's recommended that I watch him. He's playing Train Simulator.
Is it Shag?
Do I look like Mustafa Shag? Do I look like him? Yeah, don't answer. Oh man, right. Pos, by the way, is getting very, very close behind Apex. Let's jump on board with that battle as they're coming through.
Dizzy with 2 laps to go as well. Only under 2 seconds away from Pos.
Is there any way he can force a mistake out of those? Or will those two have an incident to allow Dizzy through? And what's Binger's going to do? Let's have a look at the situation. You see, Syke's got better use of ERS at the moment. Bingley is almost out of ERS already at the start of the lap. He's going to harvest. He's going to have to harvest the rest of the lap now and try and stay close enough for a run in the final lap. It's looking good for Syke, mate. It's looking good at the moment.
Syke is starting to struggle with fuel there.
Yeah, he's yellow. In fact, he's going to have to save, isn't he? He's going to have to run on lean at least for a short part of this last 2 laps. Bingley, meanwhile, is fine fuel. Yeah, well spotted, dude. You ain't got the yellow fuel light. For any of you who don't know, that means the car at this stage of the race is under-fueled. Syke also... see, Bings is still on mediums. He's running medium ERS. He's in a difficult situation. He needs to get close enough to make a run, but at the same time needs to harvest.
Exactly.
Is he aware that Syke might have a fuel issue? Syke doesn't have a fuel issue now. He's ran lean there through the second sector. He's recovered that fuel. Oh, Bingley running... gets close but runs a little bit deep. As they come in onto the start-finish straight for the 35th and final time here in Hungary. The gap has been pretty much between 3 and 5 tenths all the way through this race. It's been an absolute classic. Is there any way Bingers can find a way past Sykes Aney? He's trying DRS all the time, but Sykes just seems to know where to place that car.
Look at that, mate. They're both flashing red now, Fuel.
Right,
Dizzy, flashing red.
Dizzy, by the way, mate, is caught up with Pos as well. 5 tenths
wow,
of a second.
that was quick.
Yeah. Pos has dropped off the back of Apex, is outside of DRS. Let me just jump on that. They're coming down the start-finish straight. I'm just going to watch that real quick and then jump back onto the leaders. Is Dizzy close enough to make a move on Pos? Pos does not have DRS to defend himself at the moment. Dizzy currently in 10th place, a sterling effort in his debut F1 race. That is really bad, mate. AJ's AI has just overtaken Sniper. Sorry, Sniper. Bob the Builder.
Sniper is on 30 lap old tyres.
Bob the Builder's just overtaken Johnny B. Well, Johnny B's on 31 laps as well, Jesus Christ. Right, here we go, ladies and gents. It's Syke to take victory. Takes the checkered flag in Hungary. Bingers does his usual drafting as well. Bingley takes the win on penalty countback. Bingley takes the win. Syke had a penalty. Towley finishes third. Does he hold third? But he's got an unserved penalty. Will Skillen take the final podium? Is he close enough? No! Towley keeps it. Skillen finishes fourth. Robbo, a great recovery drive in 5th place.
Robbo fourth.
But
Matt
fourth
fifth.
on penalties.
Skillen's
dropped to 6 on penalties. Wow. Woo. Ralph, but Bingley has taken the victory on penalty countback.
Pos goes to 8th.
Yeah, nice clean
Barracuda
there.
takes the final point.
Barracuda does get a point. Apex 9th, discreetly. A disappointing race, I think. He'll be disappointed with that, I think. But he crosses the line in 11th place. It's really soul destroying, isn't it, when you put in all that work, 35 laps and for no points. It's a bit like me around France. I finished 16th. I wanted to just put the car on the wall at every single corner, but I knew I couldn't. You know what I mean? There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. What a result!
Well done to Barracuda for getting points. Basically, his debut race for Div 1.
Right, let's give you a rundown of the final positions. What a race. AJ, proud of his AI 16th place. Yeah, AJ, great overtake on Sniper, by the way, with your AI a couple of laps ago. Top job, mate. Alrighty. We'll give you, just waiting for them to spray the champagne and shake hands and all that kind of brotherly stuff, and then we'll give you a full rundown of the final positions here in Hungary. So there we go, Bingers takes the win. He did have a penalty, but Syke had 2 penalties. Syke finishing second. Forza Pakistan, 2nd place. Towley takes a 3rd place, deserved 3rd. Robbo, a great recovery drive from the back of the field all the way up to 4th. Matt in 5th. Skillen dropped, of course, from 4th to 6th on penalties. Ralph, a solid 2nd place. Good points for Pos as well in 8th. JDP Apex 9th and Dizzy Barracuda 10th. Those were your point scoring racers. And then just to fill out the classified result, discreetly in 11th, Bob the Builder 12th, Johnny B 13th, to the Max 14th, Gazza Burgess in 15th, AJ's AI 16th, Sniper 17th, Cookie Chip and Jimmo were DNFs. Ladies and gentlemen, that was an amazing Grand Prix. We're just going to get the guys in for a quick interview. Dom, do you mind if I ask you to do a couple of interviews, mate? I'm just feeling a bit funky at the moment. Can you give us like 2 minutes, get these guys in and have a quick chat? I need to go and use the loo or do something, if you don't mind. If you're there, even. Oh, man. Right, let's get these chaps in to the party. Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
Yeah, so do you mind just bringing the guys in, just having a quick chat for a minute. I need to get off mic for a second, off vocam. I'm feeling a bit funky. I'll be back. We'll be back in 2 minutes. All right.
Yep.
Right, cheers,
Yeah.
Dave.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go for it. Hello everybody. Everybody hear me?
Yes, we do. I do.
Yeah, I was going to try and make you feel really awkward by not saying anything.
Nice one, cheers for that. Now, Beers just had to nip off for a second, so he's left you guys with me. I'm not sure if he's actually going to be coming back to do the interviews himself. I'm just going to have a quick chat with you guys. And not be left in silence.
I mean, silence is pretty good.
All I can say there, guys, what a race, to be honest. Absolutely fantastic. Shame I wasn't there.
Yeah, you would have won it next week. If you're
That's it, mate. I definitely would have won.
easy ones.
No, I guess I'll just get it started quickly. So Bingley obviously takes the 25 points. Just let us know how it went.
Yeah, I knew I had a decent pace for the draw at least. I mean, I was struggling qualifying, but still managed to get on pole. And then just try to take the race, I won't say calmly, but just try not to get penalties. Obviously I got the first one, and then Zyke undercutting me and obviously got in front of me. I mean, once you're in someone's DRS, it's pretty hard to get him out of it. And as soon as Zyke got that second penalty, I just started to relax a bit more, and then just to be careful. And I know I didn't have to try and overtake him. I just stayed behind him. So
Yeah, so obviously, did you actually know about the penalty that you had?
oh yeah, I did
At
know.
all?
Yeah.
You did, yeah.
For like
So,
the last 15 laps somewhat.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it was more of a you've got to stay with him and basically be as careful as you can, sort of thing.
Yeah, that's it.
So obviously, we were watching the top two for quite a lot. We could see that you were having a look here and there, and then thought better of it. So
No. I wasn't gonna risk getting any damage. Well, I mean, I know me and Zyke can go side by side through corners, but I was having just a little bit of a battle.
yeah, no, it's absolutely stellar drive. Well done, getting first place, mate. What's your thoughts for Belgium?
A lot better track than this one, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, well done, mate. Hope you enjoy.
Sorry about that.
Oh, there he is.
There you go.
I was feeling a bit. Not feeling so clever for a minute or two there. Yeah, right. Where are we? Great drive,
You're good
Bingers. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, literally just still on Bingers, mate. Yeah.
Wow.
You want to ask him a few questions?
Yeah. What about you had with Psych? Talk us through it. If you haven't already done it, just do it again, please.
As I explained to you, yeah, obviously did the first stint and just try to control the race. I mean, I knew Zyke was going to be in my DRS for the whole stint. Obviously he came in a lap before me, got the undercut, and then I hoped to just stay in his DRS after the lap, and I managed to do so. And obviously when he got the second penalty, I just could relax a bit more, just be more careful with the corners, and just stay behind him to the end of the race to get the win. And that's what I did.
Solid drive, dude. Congratulations. For anyone watching the stream at the moment, by the way, Jock very kindly sent the league tables through during the stream. The league tables are currently on the screen now, as they were before the start. So that'll put Psych onto 233. Bingers, that puts you on to 216. So a 17-point gap. You've just brought the gap down there from 24 to 17. So congratulations, mate, on a absolutely superb win. And I look forward to seeing you next week. I'm going to end the interviews very soon, guys, because I'm really not feeling very well. Slight quick words from you, dude. Second place, you led it from start to finish pretty much. But you're going to be gutted that you couldn't quite get the win. How do you feel, dude?
I lost racing qualifying when I bought it on the last Q3 one. I knew it was going to be tough to beat Bingley, but yeah, the warnings I got was so comical. I was just turning way too early for some corners for no reason. But yeah, second place is not bad.
It's still solid points, isn't it? I mean, yeah. We weren't aware of the penalty situation, so obviously we were as surprised as anybody else to see Binger's names pop up when you cross the checker flag. But still, another solid 18 points. That continues your run now of 4 podiums on the bounce. You've had what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 race wins. So you must still be feeling pretty confident going into Spa for next week.
Yeah, I like Spa anyway, so hopefully I don't get stuck in a DRS train again like I have almost every race in Canada.
Oh, I do. Well, look, congratulations anyway in second place. You're pretty unlucky, obviously. Penalties. It's a shame that penalties do decide the race outcome, but well done. 18 points in the bag. Congratulations, dude.
Thanks.
All right, and moving on to our third. I'm going to have to remind myself now. Who finished? Oh, of course, yeah. Right,
Third and final.
Towley. Yeah, great drive. Some good pace in qualifying. A solid drive during the race. A few words on how it went for you, dude.
It went the right way. I thought I was going to bin in quali because I'm not great in the wet. So as soon as I got through to Q3, I just knew I had to get a half decent position. I'm a bit disappointed that I didn't manage to get into third place. I would have been able to maybe challenge Syke and Bingley, but I can't complain with third, mate. They're quicker than me, so it is what it is.
Yeah, solid drive though.
Yeah, it's good points, mate.
15 points. In fact, I'll just put the league tables back up again just momentarily. Where does that leave you? That puts you on to 152. So you're just closing the gap up, and Robbo still in the championship hunt. Though it's not all over yet. What are your thoughts on Spa next week?
We'll see how it goes.
Okay, no, fair enough.
That's all I'm going to say. It's not a great track for me. I'll just have to hope and pray for the best and see if I can get some points and just hope it doesn't rain. That's going to be key.
Yeah, Spa on the wet is not a lot of fun. I know from bitter experience. But well done, mate. Congratulations on the 15 points. Dom, is there anything you'd like to add at all, mate? Well done, mate.
Not really. I mean, you basically covered what I was going to say anyway. It's just absolute stellar drive. We had you down for third place anyway, so you did what I said you were going to do. Well done.
Cheers, mate.
All right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That just about wraps it up for the racing weekend here in RF1. It has been 3, I think, absolutely stellar races we've had at the Division 3, Division 2 and 1. Well worth tuning in to Beer.tv, and Paul's glad to watch the races this weekend. By the way, thanks to Gravy Train 1 for the follow. I missed you, I was just outside at the time. Thanks for the follow, dude, much appreciated. Right, what have you got coming up then? We move on to Spa, ladies and gentlemen, next week. An absolutely iconic track. Can't wait to do some racing around there. We'll kick off the racing week with the Tuesday track trials. So anyone who has been watching the stream tonight who fancies a bash with the big boys, I've put the link in the chat there for the Facebook group. Come and say hello, join us, and if you want to come racing, we can see you on Tuesday night. And then Wednesday, Performance League. Thursday, Division 3 at Spa. We're positively glad to be streaming. I will be back on Friday night for the Division 2. CSR, of course, our sister league on Saturday, and then on Sunday we will culminate the racing weekend with the Spa Grand Prix. That is about it. Swerve Cap, I will pop the Twitter link in the chat later on, dude. I just want to get off webcam for a little while. But thanks everyone for watching, ladies and gents. Always support, much appreciated as ever. On behalf of all the racers, on behalf of Dom and the rest of the guys in RF1, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next couple of 3 days. But for now, it's good night. Thank you.